Yo, 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 combos back, and today we are back with ranking piggy YouTubers. So as you can see, I added a lot more piggy YouTubers, but we're not going to be ranking every single one of them. We're going to only rank up to whichever one I chose earlier. And last video I ranked these guys up here, and now I'm going to be ranking them. So if you're ready for this, hit that like button, subscribe, touch the bell. Let's begin, and let's start with Venoms. So Venoms is a piggy YouTuber with 3,000 subscribers. He does like tutorial videos, used to do piggy news videos. He does ranking videos, I guess. And he'll play game updates, and doesn't do any streams, and he does also upload shorts. But yeah, really all I gotta say about Venoms. But yeah, Venoms, I'm gonna rank you A tier. If I can. Alright. Next up is Boba. So Boba is a piggy YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. He hasn't uploaded in 2 months. He does just like Venoms, he does like tutorial videos or like piggy news videos occasionally. He hasn't done a piggy news video in a while. And then he also does shorts of random things for piggy. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about Boba. So yeah, Boba, I'm gonna rank you A tier next to Venoms. Next up is Red. So Red is a game dev and also a piggy tutorialist. He does things like what's the most overrated skin. He played Piggy the Lost Book. He also plays updates. And then he rickrolls us as well. He'll also occasionally do streams of maybe like game developing his own game. Cause let me see. Yeah, nope, that's not it. Yeah, that's one of his games he made. Or is making, I don't know if that's finished. But I actually did play one of his games on video, which is Clean Up Piggy Content Creators. But yeah. So Red, I'm gonna give you an S tier. So next up is Oprix. So Oprix is piggy news videos. And also does live streams. But I decided Piggy because he also did quit. He plays like Forsaken, Bite by Night, and a lot of other things. That's looks like an AI thumbnail. But yeah, aside from that, that's really all there is to Oprix, I guess. And I forgot to mention, Red has 3K subs and Oprix has 1K or 2K. But yeah, Oprix, will give you an A tier. Next up is Q Splits. So Q Splits is a piggy YouTuber with almost 4,000 subscribers. He is also a host on the Piggy Theorists. So he does like he recently came back. He does like skin making for his game Piggy 150 players. He also submitted the skin. He does a few. He didn't do many 1v1s. He does like the good or bad piggy YouTubers. He also does like what ifs, I guess, or something like that. I don't know what else he does. But he also plays streaming. That makes no sense. He does streams. He also has his own game, Piggy 150 players. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about Split. So Split, I'm gonna give you a S tier. Alright, next up is Seth. Now Seth's a piggy YouTuber with almost 5,000 subscribers. He does like what happens to Piggy. He did a Piggy build mode challenge. He does whatever for Inner City. He does a piggy podcast featuring piggy YouTubers. And then he also does live streams. Like there's one happening someday. Damn, that early. But yeah, he also plays Among Us with piggy YouTubers like me. But that's really it. He hasn't played Among Us in a while. And then he like does random shorts. But yeah, all I gotta say about Seth. So Seth, I'm gonna give him I guess put him in S tier for now. If things change, I'll change. Now next up is Nightmare, but the only problem is Nightmare's channel was deleted by Mr. Beast. Because that's what the email said. Someone's name was Carl, and the first thing I thought was Mr. Beast. So Nightmare was a piggy YouTuber with like 1,000 subscribers. He did Disney camera challenge videos. He did live streams as well. He also did a series, 1v1ing piggy YouTubers. And they did pretty good. His most popular was the Orange Vipers. So, but yeah, Nightmare, he was a very good person, so we're going to give him an S tier. Next up is Cole. So Cole is a Piggy YouTuber with 9,000 subscribers. He does tutorial videos, he does Piggy news videos. He's like, I'd say now one of the biggest Piggy news YouTubers, but MA is still at the top. He does, he'll also play random games. He, like Tower of Hell. And then he also does live streams. But yeah, it's all about Cole. So Cole, I'm gonna give you an S tier. Next up is Adam. Now Adam is a Piggy YouTuber with, or former YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. He recently announced that he's gonna be quitting. And he's also shutting down his Discord server. But yeah, what he did like showcase videos, he did ranking videos, he did, just whatever, normal things. And that's really it. I don't know what else he did, so Adam, as much as it hates me to do this, I'm gonna put you at A tier. Next up is Spiker. Now, Spiker is actually a Piggy animator. He does live streams of playing anything. Well, he hasn't streamed in a year, so. He does Piggy animations. He played Inner City. He like this. This is animation he did here. Another one. He did also that. Yeah, he's a very good animator, I'm gonna be honest. And he had What If Duo Car was the prototype. But that's really all about Spiker. He also has 14,000 subs. So Spiker can go in S tier. Next up is Oziria. So Oziria doesn't like to upload. He did only one stream, but he did like ranking videos. He did things that should be added to Piggy. He did memes. He did a GeoGuessr with the Orange Viper, but that's really it. But he's also the lead owner of the Piggy Theorists, and they actually almost have 7,000, which is very surprising. But yeah, that's really all about Oziria. Besides, he has 700 subs. But yeah, Oziria, very nice guy. He has to upload more, so S tier. Next up is Crowned. Crowned is a Piggy YouTuber with 400 subscribers. See, it's also the forgotten Piggy Theory host. Apologies. Now, he does animations. He's actually working on his own series called Piggy Origin Zero. I think I'm about to say what it is. If not, then he's going to karate chop my liver. But yeah, all he did was really make... Doesn't really do anything, honestly, other side skin reviews, but that's really it. Now, depending where I put Crowned, depends if he's going to come karate chop my liver. Alright, next up is Pony. Now, Pony is a Piggy YouTuber with 1K, or 2K. I think that's wrong. He's got this. Now, he did his own Piggy Build Mode series called The Multiverse. He's working on his map right now. But he's basically a Piggy YouTuber. Pay those bills, pal. He does, sure. He just basically does, like, Piggy Build Mode videos and other random videos. But that's really all I gotta say about Pony. So Pony, I'll give you S tier. Next up is Kevin Fent. Now Kevin, who is now known as Blair Bites, he's a Piggy YouTuber with 8,000 subscribers. He's actually a build mode YouTuber with his own series, if I can find what the series is called, Piggy Deceptions. I actually played this map on a video. He does also submit skins. He does showcase videos, but he mainly is known for his Piggy build mode series. And that's really it for Kevin. So yeah, Kevin, you get a S tier. Next up is Sickboi. Now, Sickboi, who's actually the maker of the thumbnail on the title of this video. He does Piggy videos, but he also does random videos like horror games and all this stuff. He also does 1v1s, but his series is dead right now. And he also does streams, but that streaming is done on Sickboi Live because he lost the ability to stream on this channel. But yeah, that's really all about Sickboi. Oh yeah, he's also the owner of TPG, and he has 1,000 subs. Get him to 2K, please. But yeah, Sickboi, he's a very nice man, so we're gonna give him S tier. Now, Crove. Alright, next up, Piggy Returns. I just want to take a moment to interrupt. I am at Combo League Gamer, for those who don't know. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers, and it's my dream to hit 1,000. So if you guys could please subscribe, get me to 1K, I would gladly appreciate that. But let's go back to ranking Piggy YouTubers. Now, Piggy returns. He does Piggy mashups. For example, he did this of It's Lyra's Skin and the Jolly Chop. And then he also does, I actually suggested him one if I can find it. It was probably, 3 months ago. This was Polly and Glenn. I also suggested another one. I don't know if it'll be picked, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, his mashups are very, 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 very nice. And he also is a YouTuber with 2,000 subscribers. And does he do any live streams? Barely. But yeah, really all I gotta say for Piggy returns. So to give my boy the S tier. I'll put him up here. Next up is AJ. Now AJD is a Piggy YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers only because of this Piggy's Full Timeline video. But I just want to say, for like any people new to Piggy, if you want to know the lore quickly, I suggest watching this video. It talks about everything. If you don't want to know any lore and you want to experience it yourself by playing the game, go right ahead. But AJ is a Piggy Theory YouTuber, like the Piggy. He's also a host on Piggy Theory. See, but yeah, his channel mainly just consists of theories and whatever. But yeah, that's really all. So AJD, you're gonna go in S tier. Next up is Iron. Now Iron is a Piggy build mode YouTuber. He checks out people's maps like this one, and he also doesn't really 1v1 YouTubers often, but he 1v1 Nightmare. He did ranking videos. He does Piggy challenges. I competed in both challenges, but sadly I failed. Go watch it. And then, yeah, he also does trolling his NPCs, which is probably by far one of the best things I've seen. And yeah, he also played my map right here. But yeah, that's all for Iron. He also has 6,000 subs. Yo, he's close to 7,000. But yeah, my boy Iron, I've known this man for years and years to come, so go shit's S tier. Now, Luminix, his channel, he deleted his channel, but this man was the GOAT, so I really don't have anything to say, so we're gonna put him in S tier. Next up is Seabear. Now, Seabear doesn't really upload. The only things he's been uploading is just recently Piggy University. He did useful Piggy tutorials. Yeah. The best video is how to open a door. You guys gotta watch that if you don't know how to open a door. But he's been only posting Cooking Piggy until one of them gets 10K views, so yeah. He also has 500 subs. So yeah, Seabear, I'll give him an S tier. So next up is Flare. Now Flare is a Piggy build mode YouTuber. He hasn't uploaded in 8 months because he recently quit Piggy as well. He does Piggy build mode challenges with like YouTubers and whatever. And he also did the Builder Award for 2024. That's really all I gotta say for Flare, so yeah. So yeah, Flare will give him an S tier. Next up is Luke. Now, Luke is a Piggy YouTuber with 4,000 subs. I don't know what I was doing. He doesn't really upload. He only does streaming, but he's also a host on the Piggy Theorists. He has the most subs in Piggy Theory. He does a series like Book 3. He also has his own series that he hasn't continued. When was the last time he continued it? 1 year ago. He hasn't made his series since... Actually, no, it's 11 months. But yeah, this man hasn't been building his regular series for a while. Only Book 3. But yeah, that's really all for Luke. Also, Luke is also a part of TPG, so Luke gets a S tier. Next up is the Jake. Now, the Jake does Piggy theories, like why does race exist, the ultimate Dizzy Tom. Actually, I don't think that's a theory. Who's Tio's real identity, but yeah. He's basically like the Piggy theory, but he came before Piggy theory, and he got surpassed by him. They also went to Subwar with him. If I could find it here, I don't know if I can find it, but let me see. I'm sorry if you like it, but yeah. The Jake is a very nice Piggy YouTuber with 5,000 subscribers. So yeah. So the Jake, you get S tier. Next up is Wolfpack Jack. Well, it's Wolfpack Gaming, but same thing. So Jack is a Piggy YouTuber with 4,000 subscribers. Last time I saw, he had 1,000, and this man just grew over the months. He also made a game called Piggy But Better, and is also a Piggy Wiki developer, if I'm correct. Why would I call it that? Is this really him? Hold on. So yeah, Wolfpack Jack did actually do a face review, but yeah. He's a very nice guy, and that's really all I gotta say about Jack. Sorry, bro. So yeah, Wolfpack Jack, he's going S tier. Alright, next up is Ob. Now Ob recently announced he's quitting Piggy, but he's gonna be like John Cena for WWE, just with making random videos before he actually quits. So he just plays like Inner City, does random videos or whatever. Don't know really how I would explain these videos, bro. But he also did I played 25 Piggy YouTubers' favorite Piggy fan games, which I was a part of, and I, of course, did my friend David Cito's game. It was out of that Piggy the Insane series, but I chose MO2. But yeah, it's really all for Ob, I guess. So Ob, I guess I'll put him in A tier. Next up is Shadowy. So Shadowy does like live streams, but he took all of his live streams down, as I see. So he plays like Inner City Granny, makes random Piggy videos. He does 1v1s with Nightmare and Crown, but that's really it. And he has 500 subs. I'm gonna stop saying how many subs they have, honestly. So yeah, Shadowy, I'll give him S tier. I mean, A tier. Next up is Grace. Now Grace, she's a voice actor for the Orange Viper, and she also makes like random videos and animations, like this series. And then she also 1v1s people, but she hasn't 1v1 anyone in a while. The last one was just with me. And then she also reacts to the Orange Viper videos. But yeah, that's really all. So Grace, I'll give her S tier. Next up is Mini Oak. So Mini Oak is a Piggy YouTuber who doesn't really upload. He just uploads soundtracks, I guess. I see. Okay, bro. He does Piggy skate videos or tutorials. So I really don't know what this man really does. So yeah, oh wow. But yeah, it's really, I don't really know what else he does. So that's really, I guess, it. So Mini Oak, I'm gonna have to give you a tier. Sorry, bro. Next up is my boy, I'm a Random Gamer, or Z as we call him. Now, Z's a Piggy build mode YouTuber, awesome guy. He recently announced that he might be quitting. He make one more map and then he's gonna head off. But yeah, he's basically like Tussy Games almost. A lot of people say he's Tussy Games' his brother, which I would say they're not related, but same kind of build style. He has like just random build mode maps. He does the random mouse skin trap challenge, occasionally Piggy news, Piggy challenges, and checking out people's maps. But yeah, all I gotta say, that's all I really gotta say about him. So Z is going high on this list. I'm gonna put him, I'll put him right here. Now we have King D25. So King D doesn't really, he plays Piggy, but he's been changing up his content a little bit. He's been playing, Dummy sucks. And then I guess he's also playing Fortnite, does random shorts. But yeah, I don't know really what else he does, so. King D, I'm gonna give you a B tier, to be honest. Next up, we have Ruxer. Now, Ruxer doesn't play Piggy as much anymore. He just does wow, this guy deleted every single one of his videos. But all he's playing is just Grow a Garden, I guess. And mostly does is just live streams of random things. But he did play Inner City. But yeah, I'll try and find I think he has a playlist of his Piggy videos. I guess not. But yeah, I guess that's really all for Ruxer. So I'm gonna give Ruxer S tier, but also because he gave me, I actually did win Robux from this guy. So next up we have Luniona. Now Luniona is a Piggy animator and also a developer for Piggy Inner City. Because as you can see, he says everything I animated for Piggy Inner City. He also has his own series called Mistaken Films, or no, that's not, I honestly don't remember what his. Yeah, I think it's called Mistaken. I really don't know. But Luniona, very, very, very nice man. And please, whatever. But yeah, really all I gotta say for Luniona. Say I don't mind the ads, but Luniona, since he's a Piggy dub, they get special privileges, so Luniona goes high on this list. I'll put him next to Spiker, I guess. Next up is Randemi. So Randemi, he recently quit Piggy. But he was actually the developer for Piggy But Nostalgia. He played, he did tutorial videos, jumpscare videos. He also does Gmod FNAF videos. I love Gmod. And he also does jumpscare videos, tutorials, showcases. And yeah, that's really it for Randemi. So yeah, Randemi, thank you for playing Piggy, so I'm going to give you an S tier. And finally, Defied Player. Now, Defied Player has not uploaded in a year. But he did, like, tutorial videos, and that's really it. Honestly, that's just really it. All he did was just tutorial videos, nothing new. He also did streams, but he took them down, and then we have shorts. Yeah. But I love the 5 player, so we're gonna give him an S tier. But guys, that's it for today's video of ranking Piggy YouTubers. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys hit that like button, turn on the bell, subscribe for part 3, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out!